Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What it do, gang? We live. We back, man. Welcome back. Y'all know me. It's your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. Y'all know why I'm here, bringing you another edition of this starting five for DraftKings and FanDuel. But before we get into it, lineup review, going over my best lineups from yesterday's slate. Let's talk about it, alright? If you're new to the channel, man, you're in the right spot. Hit that subscribe button without hesitation. Definitely turn your notification bells on because you're gonna want to be here when the videos drop. Alright, definitely make sure you follow on Twitter. Just got the Instagram account too. Y'all go follow over there. I'm gonna post it in the description of this video. But yeah, let's get to it. Last night, DraftKings lost a little to buy-in. Blowouts hurt us, man. Blowouts definitely hurt us. Let's get into it. Yesterday, if you caught the starting five on DraftKings, it was Edmund Sumner, Jordan Poole, Denny Avdia, Giannis, and Ivaka Zubac. All right, this is a slight variation from that. This was the $6 jab step right here, 5K to first. So little GPP action here. So little pivot from that starting five at the top. Edmund Sumner, 43% on, man. 37 fantasy points. Very solid out of him. Definitely had a good night. Was not the best Nets, though. I told y'all about Cam Thomas yesterday. I definitely had some of him. I told y'all. But anyway, Jordan Poole at the shooting guard, 71%, gave you 46 fantasy points. Just everybody's chalk, especially on DK. He was just far too cheap, man. Just for the role he was gonna have. So 46, very solid from him. You probably needed him to cash, and if you could have skipped out on him, and maybe you had Sumner and Thomas and still cash solidly as well. But Jordan Poole was definitely a nice piece to have yesterday. Marketing 3% on. Like I said, just trying to pay up to get different here. I knew nobody's really want to go to marketing, especially at the small forward position. It was tough. Nice matchup against the Dallas Mavericks. Gave you 33 fantasy points. I thought he would definitely give us a little bigger night over here, and I thought they would actually win this against this short-handed Dallas team, but they actually came up on the wrong side of the win-loss column here. 33 fantasy points for marketing. Definitely need a little more from him. Kelly Olynyk, had I known he was going to be this chalk, I definitely would have got off of him. But 4,100, 35% on. Only gave you 23 fantasy points. I thought he would come in a little lower on. I thought he might have been a sneakier value piece on the day, but didn't turn out to be so. But my sneaky value piece still hit. Ivaka Zubac, 2.1%, man. I had him in a lot of spots yesterday. It was just one of those spots I told you I love taking centers against the Nets. I knew nobody was going to go there. And we got to him, and he had a nice game from there. And had a little foul trouble. He probably could have had a little bigger game. He didn't see any foul trouble. He had me nervous. I thought we were going to foul out. But 46 fantasy points from him. Definitely a nice job from him. Darren Fox just trying to get different. Great spot against the Houston Rockets. Knew nobody was going to go to him. It was too much value at the guard spots to pay up. Oh, man, I can't talk this morning. And when people were paying up, they were going to like Damian Lillard. I thought he was a nice mid-tier guy right here that should draw low ownership in a great spot. 37 fantasy points. He was balling for us, but once again, blowout got us again in this spot. They beat Houston by 20 here. Didn't really need no close and run. Didn't need much else from Fox. So you got unlucky in that aspect of it. Klay Thompson at 7K, 27% on. I had no problem playing him and Poole together in the lineup yesterday, as I knew they was going to probably take 70% of the team shots. So I had no problem getting to them two in the matchup against the Thunder yesterday on the same lineup. And then Walker Kessler, I had my eye on him as well, but Zubac beat him out. Put him in this lineup, though. You know I like picking on Dallas down low. They don't have any real bigs. I knew they wouldn't be. I thought he would dominate on the boards. He actually let us down a little bit. Had a nice game, but he only gave us 9 boards. I would have thought a double-double easily from him in this spot. Maybe like 12 boards out of him, but I'll take the 33 solid from 307 over here. All right? FanDuel. The starting five over here was Edmund Sumner, Jaden Hardy, Paul George, Lauri Markkanen, and Christian Wood. All right, this is a slight variation of that because I wanted to get up to Giannis. This is the 222. I've been killing that one over. It's 25 max sometimes, it's 20 max sometimes, but just been playing that one lately, man. Listen, while we at it, FanDuel, if y'all listening to me, man, y'all gotta give us better single entries over here, man. Them joints is trash. I've been mainly just 20 maxing and GPPing over on FanDuel. I'm not in love with any of those single entries. They are outright trash. But let's get to it. Edmund Sumner over here, solid, 50% on, 36 fantasy points. De'Aaron Fox once again, blowout. Just broke it down to you. Harden, I almost got off of him. I should have got off of Christian Wood. They tried to play with us. I knew there was a chance Harden wouldn't start. I mean Hardy. I keep saying Harden. I knew there was a chance that Jaden Hardy wouldn't start. But I thought Christian Wood was for sure starting. So when their starting lineup came out, neither one of them was starting. I was okay leaving Hardy in there because I figured he was gonna play no matter what. Maybe he wouldn't get big minutes, but I figured at least 20 to 25. And with the way he chucks the ball and at his price, I had no problem staying with him. Wood, on the other hand, I tweeted out. I told y'all go down to Kessler. I hope y'all did on FanDuel. It worked out better for you. But I said I personally was staying with Wood because I like to roll the dice, man. Probably shouldn't have took that chance. Definitely could have had a way better score if I got off of Wood in this particular lineup. But, hey, it is what it is. Things happen. Came in 611th place, though. 331. Cam Thomas for sure. He was on yesterday's video. I'm not even going to say nothing else about him. Tim Hardaway. That's another guy I knew I shouldn't have played. Straight shooter, and he was chalky. But I thought if you told me that the Mavs won this game, was going to win this game before it started, I would have said Tim Hardaway Jr. did better than this. But 21 fantasy points, it's okay, man. Didn't destroy us. Giannis, another blowout, just hurt us. He was cooking, getting off to a good start, but the Bucks just easily handled the Trailblazers. Didn't need no closing run. Didn't need much else from Giannis. Kelly Olynyk once again, 8% on, 23 fantasy points from him. Christian Wood hurt me, man. 30% on, only played 19 minutes. Gave 23 fantasy points pretty much in 19 minutes. So if he gets the 30-plus minutes, it's the right play. He just didn't get the minutes. And then Zubac, once again, of course, got him at 1.5% on over here. Definitely held it down for us, all right? But enough of those guys. Let's get to today's 6-game slate. A lot of questionable tags, but I mean, not even questionable. They're really probable tags. All the tags you see is pretty much, everybody's pretty much playing right now from the looks of it. We're going to have to wait and see, wait on some injury news. But if it stays like this, it's going to be tough, man, because there's not a lot of value right now. You got to kind of dig and scrape and hunt to find it. So this is what we got queued up right now. You know, it definitely could change as the news breaks, all right? But Jamal Murray, 8,200, just been playing extremely well. We're expecting all those Denver guys back. They just set out last time for rest purposes. Great matchup against the Minnesota Timberwolves, man. Up-paced matchup for them. Minnesota defense is lacking, especially in the backcourt. They're more stronger in the front court with Gobert down now. I like Jamal Murray, 8,200, man. Should cook D'Angelo Russell back here. At the shooting guard, Brandon Ingram, 7,100. Should be back. Set out last time. Injury management. Should be good to go. Nothing wrong with him. I like him at 7,100, man. He was just hitting his groove. Great matchup against the Hawks, man. Get you some Brandon Ingram at 7,100. At the small forward, I kind of like Paolo Banchero here. 7,500. The thing is the minutes here. He's been playing, pushing 35, 36 minutes every game. He's been solid. If he can just score the ball efficiently, if he has just one game of efficient scoring, he gonna give you 50+. He gave you 42 out last time, shooting like 30% from the field, man. He just been shooting atrocious. If he just has an efficient game scoring, he's gonna give you a big number. I like taking the chance on that here against these New York Knicks. Power forward, DeAndre Hunter, 5,200. Just a little, a guy like to sneak in when there's no value for real, and you hunting to find value. I kind of like going DeAndre Hunter. He's a guy that can see 38 minutes in close games. He does a little bit of everything, but the scoring is what you're going to need for his ceiling. So if he has a big night scoring, man, he could push 40 fantasy points in this spot. I like DeAndre Hunter at 5,200, just as an early value play with nothing. With no value plays open right now as it sits. Hunter is a guy I would look to. And at the center spot, I think you can go back to Xavier Tillman, man. I think still a little juice left in the squeeze over here at 4,600. Price is coming up, but he's been knocking on the door of a double-double since he's moved into the starting lineup. He's very capable of getting there, and a double-double from him in this spot, man, could definitely give you a score you need with 4,600. Like him here in this matchup going against Nikola Vucevic and the Bulls on the second night of a back-to-back. So there you have it. Starting 5 on DraftKings: Xavier Tillman, DeAndre Hunter, Paolo Banchero, Brandon Ingram, and Jamal Murray. Let's go look at FanDuel and see what I'm feeling over there as well. FanDuel at the top, man. Jamal Murray, 8,300. Like I said, just been playing very solid. Seeing court time without Jokic out there is what is helping his fantasy performance. So I think that continues. Like I said, I love the matchup against the Minnesota Timberwolves here. At the shooting guard, give me Anthony Edwards at 9,400. If you want to play him on DraftKings, I ain't mad at it, but I'm a little uncomfortable with that 10K price tag over there. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like him better over here on FanDuel, 9,400. Give me some Anthony Edwards. Ant-Man and D'Angelo Russell have been playing very well for this Minnesota Timberwolves team. They've been kind of a 1-2 punch back there. I like getting Anthony Edwards, give me a little run back to Jamal Murray, kind of a little mini game stack here in this spot. But gonna like Anthony Edwards at 9,400 on FanDuel. At the small forward, staying with DeAndre Hunter, man, 5,600. Like I said, close games, the minutes will be there. You just need to shooter. You just need to have a solid night shooting, and you can get a good number from DeAndre Hunter at 5,600. At the power forward, staying with Xavier Tillman, 5,300. Like I said, we just still trying to hunt and find that value right now to build our lineups how we want to build it. So hopefully that comes throughout the day. But if not, these are two pieces I'm looking at. Xavier Tillman, 5,300 over here on FanDuel. Like I said, I believe there's a little juice left in the squeeze over there. He definitely live for a double-double, so don't mind getting to him over here on FanDuel as well. And then at the center spot, we'll look at Wendell Carter Jr., man. He's another guy whose minutes have been solid, been seeing 30-plus minutes. They definitely going to need his size down there against Randle in this Knicks front court. He's a guy that's very live for a double-double as well at 6,700, and he can score a little better too, man. He should have a nice, solid night here in this spot going against these Knicks, all right? There you have it, just starting 5 for FanDuel. Wendell Carter Jr., Xavier Tillman, DeAndre Hunter, Anthony Edwards, and Jamal Murray. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pools. You know they're going to be in mine, all right? That's going to do it for us here today, man. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'll catch y'all next time, all right? Let's get it.